welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today's a different type of video because as you can see on the left, we are playing with GreenEagle17. So this video basically, I was watching, I believe what happened was, as I was making a video, and then literally I got invited by GreenEagle, and I was like, what? Not like in a rude way, but I was like, oh wow. And then I remember, because this video was recorded a long time ago. This is the video I was recorded when I was studying for my exams. I just so happened to be on Dead by Daylight, and I have just finished recording a video about Score Merchant, and then I got invited by GreenEagle, and I was confused because I didn't open his stream that day. It was the first day where I never actually watched the stream, and it was because of the fact that I was in so much pain, as I'll explain a little bit later. But I was in a lot of pain, and I was studying for exams, and I just was like, you know what? I want to watch, but I can't watch GreenEagle right now because I'm studying for these exams. And I'm just gonna make one video Dead by Daylight, and then I'll continue studying. But then I got an invite, and I was like, exams? I don't care. I'm gonna play with GreenEagle, and that's what happened. So as you can see, I'm gonna put GreenEagle's point of view also in this video because of the fact that I'm playing with him. If I can find his bot, by the way. As you can see, we're being chased by a Chucky. I'm playing Survivor. Normally I play Killer, but I'm going to play Survivor this time. I do have a Killer video also coming where I use Score Merchant against GreenEagle. That'll be coming too. But this video has been focusing on playing as Survivor because I do want to have more Survivor gameplay. I like playing Survivor a lot. I just don't play as much as Killer because I'm bad at Survivor. Like literally the first minute of this video is me being chased by a Chucky. Now luckily I did survive. But as you can see, my perks aren't really the best. Like I have window opportunity because I like being able to see where the generators are and where the windows are. I have off the record because I get chased a lot. I have live, that way I have live, that way I can vault a window and actually, get distance. And then lastly, I have another perk that I can't remember the name of it. Basically, if another survivor were to get hit near me, I leave no blood and no scratch marks for, I believe, 15 seconds. I can't remember what it's called, but maybe it's called self-preparation, whatever the word is. I can't pronounce words. But yeah, I don't know what this thing is called. I'm going to run right in front of Chucky and then not hit him. But I'm going to make sure I tap the generator and continue going after him. During this time, I remember GreenEagle was telling me that we probably can't get this generator because of the fact that the Chucky is going to try and defend it. But I'm going to try and go after the generator later because I know I'm not going to be able to defend it soon. But I really want to get it, but there's just no way I can be able to do it because of the fact that Chucky is right here. So I'm going to vault this window. And then I'm going to accidentally touch that totem. Use my live to get away from him just in case he tries to go after me. And now I'm going to try and look for another gen because we're all trying to do this one generator in the middle and we can't do it because of the fact that Chucky is really trying to kill us. Now, like I said before, I like playing Survivor a lot. I just don't play it as much because I just don't have every single perk. Unlike Killer, where I have every single perk. Survivor, I do not. Right here, I go 360, I'm pretty good at that. And then I accidentally go in the window, and then go in the, what's it called, locker, instead of going to the pallet, because I'm bad. This is the reason why I don't play Survivor, that play right there. Now, please close your eyes. That did not happen. Now, I know he's about to go hook me on a scorch hook, and then, as a result, is going to blow up that generator, probably. And I was right. I play Killer a lot, so of course I just know how these things work. But, that generator we were just working on is no longer going to be worked on anymore because of the fact that it lost 25% automatically, which is annoying. But that's how it works. So I'm going to be hooked, and I'm just sitting here. Now, of course, like I said, I do have off the record. So once I get off the hook, I will have endurance until I am. Well, I'll have endurance, by the way, until I think I'm healed. I think that's how it works. So because of the reason, because he also has Scourge Hook, Gift of Pain, I also am going to be what's it called? Have a debuff to my generator generator repair speed because of the fact that I have to give a pain on me. So because of that reason, I am going to just not work on that generator because it's gonna work on slower anyway. Let the two fast people work on the generator that I know. That way I know they'll get it done faster. Now as you can see, the generator is red. That's because I have a 16% debuff automatically. But because of the fact that Chucky's not near me, there's a high chance I'll be able to complete the generator even though Chucky's not here. Now, I got scared because I saw something move and I was like, that must be Chucky. But nope, it's not. Because when he uses his power, you can see the little, what's it called? You can see the little distractions on the ground. And it kind of can be hard to figure out if that's him or if that's just the game. So because of that reason, I just decided to be like, you know what, I don't care. and I'm going to what's it called? I'm going to just continue working on the generator anyway, even though I can clearly hear him. Now, of course, if you want more survivor gameplay, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, the reason why I was talking about pain earlier is because I don't know what happened, but right before, and then Green Eagle goes down, by the way, right before I had my last 2 exams, if you don't know, I'm in college, by the way, I was in a lot of pain for some unknown reason, and I was really confused as to why. But I studied through the pain anyway. I made videos of the pain, but the pain never went away, and I was still in pain. And I was mad because I was like, why am I in pain? I don't know why this is happening. It's lasting for like weeks. It lasted for like a week and a half. It's only until now that I've been not in pain. And that's the reason why I haven't been uploading as good as I normally would, because I've just been in pain. And also because of the fact that I, what's it called? Haven't been streaming as long, is because I've also been in pain. So right there, I'm going to scream because that means that I'm on the obsession. Because he, not only does he have Gift of Pain, he has Score Trick Pain Resonance, he has Score Trick Gift of Pain, and he has Friends to the End, which is a really good combination for perks. Now his last perk, I don't know what it is, but I know he has Gift of Pain and those last 3 perks I said basically. But yeah, I've been in a lot of pain, so now he's gonna down this person, hook them, and now that he has hooked them, I'm gonna be exposed because of the fact that that's how his perk works. He picked them up and they put them on a hook somewhere. So I still have Gift of Pain on me, so I have a 16% debuff to generator speeds. Now that I play Survivor, I kind of realize how strong it is. Now you can see I am exposed, but because of the fact that I know the only way he can get up towards me is by going upstairs, I'm just gonna sit right here next to this window. The second I see his bed staying, the second I hear him, the second I see anything, I'm just gonna vault this pallet. I'm gonna vault this window. I see him coming upstairs, I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna vault. Because I'm not gonna die and be exposed. So if he downs me, I no longer have Gift of Pain anymore, but at the same time, I don't feel like getting down because then I'll have to deal with the fact that I have one more hook and I'm dead. So I'm gonna live and go to the upstairs building. I feel like going upstairs is better than going to that pallet. Get as much distance as possible. Just hold W. Either I'm playing on controller, but hold W. So I'm going over here because I realized that probably going over here is better, but I don't really know for sure, honestly. I probably should have went over here, but I don't really know. Like, just get as much distance from Chucky as possible. That's the best way to deal with him, honestly. But then he just goes right near me, and I didn't even know he was there because I'm just oblivious, by the way. Like, I'm just bad at Survivor. So now I'm going towards a different gen, but I don't like, see any more gens. We have 2 gens left. I was working on one. I know exactly where it is, and I feel like I know where another gen is because it's always in the same spot. But, well, not always in the same spot, but normally it's always in the same spot, so I think I know where to go. But I'm gonna just continue working on my generator that I saw right here. And then someone gets down again, and I'm like, okay, we're losing. And then as a result, I'm like, well, let me get away from the generator, because I know he's going to hook this person. And I know I'm still the obsession, so Friends till the end's going to expose me. So I'm just going to sit right next to this window and start working on the generator. And then right when I touch the generator, I realize that he gets the person hooked. Immediately, I'm going to run, because there's no reason why. I'm going to vault this window. Not even give him the chance to try and kill me with the exposed. And now I'm going to go down because I realize getting as much distance as possible from Chucky is the play if I want to not die to a friend to the end. So he's probably still chasing me, or he's probably not going to chase me at all. I don't really know. All I know is I'm safe over here, so I'm going to sit over here. Now you have the Green Eagle, and I'm like, uh-oh. I can't protect Green Eagle. Now, I brought a med kit. I always bring a med kit, by the way, when I play Survivor. I just always do, because I want to be able to heal myself when I get injured. I don't really bring flashlights because of the fact that I feel like I can flashlight people, but I'm not really the type of person that goes behind everyone and try to flashlight them. Also, I don't have like background players, so I'm not gonna try and use that. Then Green goes down, and I'm scared because I'm like, I want to work on generators, but I work on generators, he's gonna just find me and expose me and kill me. So I just don't want to even work on generators. And then also, it's the fact that I have Gift of Pain on me, so the fact that I'm also gonna do generators 16% slower, it's just even worse. So he gets hooked, and I'm like, dang it, so I'm gonna vault this window. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I should have enough distance from me to where he can't kill me. So I'm going to run all the way over here, get up top, because I'm not trying to deal with Chucky. And then I hear the generator, I'm like, oh yay, we actually can complete the generator. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, okay, where's Chucky? And because I don't see him or hear him, I'm like, yes, we're in a good spot. Only 1 gen left. I know exactly where 2 gens are. I have a chance. And then Chucky's like, hello. And I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm running for my life because I'm trying to die. And then Chucky can probably use his power and then lunge at me from 8 miles away. Vault this pallet safely. And now I'm gonna work on the generator that I worked on earlier. And then I hear a terror, so I'm like, oh, bye. I'm like, no, I don't deal with Chucky. Sorry. Like, Chucky is really annoying to deal with. He just super fast. I'm almost certain by we 3-gen ourselves. And then someone gets down, I'm like, oh no. So I'm working on this generator, even though clearly I am about to get exposed again, because I'm the obsession. And the obsession never changes unless he has a perk that can change the obsession, or I finally get down and he hooks me. Then someone else gets down. I'm like, how did you get down? Like, I'm confused. And then I'm thinking he's gonna go rescue. He's gonna go hook the guy on top. But because of the fact that he uses his power, it hit me. He's going after me, and I'm like, uh oh. So I'm gonna go right here, try my hardest to get away from Chucky as possible. So I'm gonna fly over here. But then I lie, and then he goes after the guy, and he hooks him. Because you know, every time he uses Prince to the end, he can see my aura. So I'm like, dang it. So now I'm gonna get exposed, and I'm like, here we go. And then if I see him use his power again, I'm gonna know he's going after me. But because I hear the voice line, I'm like, he's definitely near me. But I don't see him, so I'm like confused. But I know he's using his power, but I just don't see him at all. And then he falls the window, and I die. Like, I literally can't see him. So I was like, I lose. And I know the hook right in this room, so I'm like, dang it. And now I'm hooked, and there's 2 people hooked, and our Green Eagle has to save us. And hopefully he can do that, because at this point I can. Now, as you can see, Green Eagle's gonna go save someone else first, and then they're gonna try and hopefully save me while I'm getting obliterated and dying. So at this point in the game, as you can see, we only have 1 generator left to complete, but there's a problem. We 3-gen ourselves, and because we 3-gen ourselves, there is no way we're gonna be able to complete these generators without the Chucky killing us. So luckily for me, someone to come rescue me right now. But we need to figure out how we're going to do this last generator before Chucky obliterates our soul. So, fast forwarding about literally 3 minutes, we are looking for gens. As you can see, Green Eagle is being chased by the Chucky right now. So, there's the generator on the top floor, where Chucky just instant down Green Eagle. There's a generator on the top floor as well, the one that I've been working on this entire time. And there's also a generator on the bottom floor where I got hooked. Those are 3 generators that are right next to each other. That's why we got 3-gen ourselves. I'm going across the entire map praying I can find a generator, but I already know that I'm not going to be able to find one, because I realized the last second, wait, that is exactly, I know exactly where 3 gens are, and I have to go back and try and do them. But again, there's just no way we're going to be able to do these 3 generators when we go against a Chucky who can just become unattackable and kill us if we don't pay attention to where he is. Not to mention also, if he hooks Steve, then I become exposed, and then because I'm exposed, I just instantly die. So I just purposely don't want to even be near him. So at this point, I'm going to continue running because I know that Chucky's going to probably go after me, and as a result, I'm like, well, I would rather just get as far away from Chucky as possible, that way I don't die. And then as you can see, Green Eagle is, spectating Steve. So Steve is trying to run and find a generator as well. And we're just trying our hardest to like do a generator that's not near the killer. But if you watch my skill merchant videos, you know that basically when you 3-gen yourself, you lose. Or if you get 3-gen in general, you just most of the time will lose. I don't know why I even thought to myself, I'll try and find a generator that's not near. But I chose to. But then also I remember, because of the fact that I was watching GreenEagle stream while I was playing, he had Devour Hope. Because I was you're probably wondering, well, if no one got hooked when I had cut in those 3 minutes, how in the world did Green Eagle get instant down? That's because while we were looking for generators, we were also hiding from Chucky. And then, unluckily, Green Eagle got hit, he got instant down, and then we automatically knew he had Devour Hope. So as a result, I'm going to cleanse it and make sure that I look around to make sure that no one is, he's not here. At this point, Green Eagle is telling us that it's probably like, not really die, but it's basically gonna say it's almost no way you're gonna win because of the fact that we 3-gen ourselves. Now, luckily, because we got rid of our hope, we actually can survive. But the second he downs one person, he's just going to expose me and I'm gonna die. So he's chasing Steve right now. Steve has balance landing, so luckily for Steve, he can actually, you know, maybe have a long chase with Chucky. And while I'm seeing Steve get chased, I'm going to purposely go onto the generator. That way I can try and do as much on the generator as possible. But But sadly, he gets hit, and then I basically have to try and complete what's it called, like a 55% of a generator in a minute, which I can do if I hit good skill checks and great skill checks. But if he gets down, we lose. So I'm watching, and sadly, Steve gets what's it called, mind gain a little bit, but he surprisingly made the pallet. And then he goes all the way around because he's smart. And then I want to continue working on the generator. And then sadly he gets grabbed. Now I was hoping when I was watching that he would just like fall down, but sadly he got grabbed. So because I know he's gonna get grabbed, I know the guy has scored trick pain resonance. I'm praying I can like do as much as generator as possible. And then it hit me, I'm exposed, so I was like, well, that's all I wanted to do. Sit right here, and if I see the killer, I'm going down here. And then that's all I gotta do, because I see the killer coming, and I'm like, bye! And then he's gonna vault that way, but luckily he has to go around. I also have, of course, live, so now I'm gonna try and go this way, and try and go around. I do have to try and save Steve if I can, but the chance of me saving him is like 2%, so I'm not even gonna try and save him. I'm gonna go to the top floor, where I can at least take a hit, because of our hope is gone. I'm gonna go back down, but he actually knew I was gonna go back down, and he read me, so I was like, uh-oh. So now Steve's gonna try and kill himself so I can get the hatch, and I'm gonna run for my life. And I'm praying the hatch spawns, but sadly the hatch is not anywhere near me, so I'm like, dang it, dang it, dang it. So I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna use this pallet, and then I'm bad. So I dropped that way, but then he missed, I'm like, oh, and then I'm gonna try and vault this pallet, make it. And we're gonna keep going as fast as possible because I don't know where Chucky is anymore. I don't even care. I'm just gonna run. So I'm running as fast as possible, as hard as possible. Chucky's right behind me. I see him. I see a pallet right here. So I'm like, please make this pallet. But Chucky's like, no, I have the power of long range hits. And then he hits me and I get hooked. So that was the first game with GreenEagle. I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun, but it was a really, really long game. Like, I cut the video. It was about 21 minutes. That one game was just 20 minutes long because of the fact that we were all looking for a different generator for 3 minutes, hoping we didn't 3D ourselves. And then we also were all trying to what's it called? We're also all trying to play the game and not get killed immediately by a Chucky who we did not know had devour hope at the time and become untouchable whenever he feels like it. But let's get to the second game so I can see how good my survivor is, and by is I mean is not. Okay, playing on the treatment theater. One of my favorite maps as killer, and also one of my favorite maps as survivor. So, like usual, I'm doing a generator, like always, and GreenEagle is pointing at his teammate. So this is fun. And then immediately while I'm doing the generator, I hear a terror radius. I'm like, wait, what? And as a result, I get kind of scared, and then as it hit me, the killer is coming. But of course, I don't know where the killer is. And then I remembered, because of the fact I don't play this game very much, which killer is which, thanks to the terror radius. But sadly, it's a Wesker, and I'm like, uh-oh, I am dead. Because Wesker, I have no idea how to loop this killer at all. So because there, and also, like I said, I like this map, but this map is kind of a maze sometimes. And even though I have Windows opportunity, I get stuck on walls like that. So I'm like, oh, I'm dead. But like usual, I do a 360 because, you know, I'm the best at doing 360s, and then I live the way because that's how you beat killers in this map. You 360 them, and then you just get out for free. That was not luck at all. It was all skill. I want you to know that. So now I'm going to go over here because this God palette that's literally unbeatable. I'll just play Nurse or Blight. So because of that reason, I'm going to just sit right here and basically loop this for as long as I can until he, well, until I think like I can't loop it anymore. So right here, I realize there's no way I'm gonna be able to loop it a second time, so I'm gonna drop this pallet. He'll break that, and then I'm gonna go this way, and I'll vault this window. But because of the fact that the exit is literally where the door was, I kind of like don't have anywhere to go. So I hear him using his power, so I'm trying to juke him. And then he moves so slowly that he goes the wrong way, so I'm gonna go vault over here. And then I'm gonna go this way, and he's gonna vault that window, and I'm like, dang it. So I don't want to throw this God pallet down, but I want to live, so I'm gonna throw it down anyway. And then he just gave up on me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And because of the fact that everyone has been doing gens this entire time, I did a two gen chase, and then GreenEagle already had a generator at 50%. So this game is going extremely well. I got hit immediately because for some reason, whenever the game starts, I had to be the first one to get hit or get chased. But at that same time, they're doing all the generators, so I don't have to worry about gens anymore because GreenEagle's working on his, like I said, at 75%. I'm fully healed. And the other Steve is working on his generator at 25% basically. So all I have to do now is try and find a generator of my own, and look what I found, a generator of my own. So basically all I have to do is sit here and hold this one button. Now, I like playing Survivor. GreenEagle literally said it on his stream, it just feels like when you play Survivor, how do I explain? You don't really have to, you don't really have to think, but it's like when you play Killer, you're just doing so much. Like Killer is like a really time management based thing. Meanwhile, Survivor is like, hold down button, do gen. Because that's really all you do, because sadly behavior hasn't really given us any more like objectives to do. Someone completed the generator that GreenEagle is working on, by the way, and also the other Steve generator is at 55%, and I hear the terror radius, I get a little scared, but because of the fact that I don't know where he is, I'm just going to be like, you know what, fine, I'll just heal you. So I'm going to heal this person who came out of nowhere, and then I'm going to get scared again because of the fact that I don't know where this weapon is coming from. Then I'm gonna body block, and then they hit me. Wait, why am I body blocking? Because if he uses his tentacle, I'm still gonna die, and I believe the other guy's gonna die. But then they hit me. I don't remember how Wesker works, but I'm almost certain that if I were to body block that hit, he would have hit me and he would have hit the other guy, but the other guy would have went into a deep wound, would have had a deep wound, and I would have been down. Now I'm pretty sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, and I kind of accidentally got that guy hooked. But I think he would have got deep wounded that I think about it. But in my head, when I played this match, I thought, oh, he's just gonna hit me and him, and then we'll just both go down. Or I'll get injured and then he'll go down. That's the reason why I did what I did. So right here, I'm gonna dodge Wesker because he's not the best survivor ever created, even though I'm literally the worst survivor ever created. I'm gonna dodge this probably down immediately. Wesker like that, and I'm gonna try and get some distance while I can. The main thing with Wesker is you want to try and like not really lose line of, well, lose line of sight is really good too, but you mainly want to get thrown into walls and die. You want to try and dodge the tentacle, and also you want to try and do what's it called? You want to make sure you lose line of sight, though he can't like tentacle you with his stupid annoying power. So right here, I'm trying to go on this window, but because of the fact that Wesker's behind me, I'm like, yeah, no. But I don't hear the terror race anymore, so I know I'm safe. And as you can see, we already completed all the gens because this game went so well. Like literally, I got chased twice, and then because I got chased, they did 2 gens in like no time, because doing gens in this game is kind of fast, especially when you're doing it together. So I'm gonna accidentally go in the locker because I'm an idiot. Because I'm trying to figure out how to switch to my medikit to heal myself. And because I don't play Survivor, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't know how to switch my medikit. So I'm like, what do I do? I see both items, but do I have to drop this and then switch my medkit? Do I have to press a certain button on my controller to switch my medkit? Like, how does this work? And then it hit me, I had to drop the item so I can use it. So now the door about to open, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and escape. But first I'm gonna heal myself a little bit with my medkit. That way, when he tries to heal me, he doesn't have to heal me nearly as much. And everyone should be able to escape. A really quick game, but then Wesker come out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, bye, I'm out. Like, no. And now I'm gonna try and make sure I don't die, and then Wesker's like, yeah, no, and he's gonna hit me. All because I decided to like not leave immediately. That's my fault. Wesker can travel across the map really fast, so he kinda went from inside the building to the exit gate immediately. So he can pick me up as expected. But luckily the closest hook is right next to the door, so because of that reason, all I have to do is just sit here and hopefully I can get rescued. My kid will scream for her life, because he only hooked 2 people, by the way. So I'm going to get rescued immediately, so I'm like, yay. But sadly, he did sacrifice himself. So right here, I'm going to just sit right here. I'm not going to leave the game, though, because of the fact that I want to try and go for the rescue if I can. But because of the fact that my medkit is done with charges, there's not really much I can honestly do besides, like, distract him. Like, if I distract the Wesker, maybe he'll go after me, and then GreenEagle or someone has a chance to rescue them. So that's the reason why I decided not to leave yet. But at that same time, like I said, there's nothing I can do. Like, I literally am going to die. So because of that reason, I just leave the game. Because Wesker comes after me, and I believe Wesker can grab me before I can even leave, and then I can't actually leave the game. Because he can, like, slam you against the, like, exit door wall, and then as a result, it can grab you. At least I thought he could. So now we're going to have to switch to GreenEagle's perspective so we can see how we got out of this game, or if we even got out of this game at all. As you can see, he is on the hook, and GreenEagle is about to go rescue him. And now I'm going to try and spectate GreenEagle, even though I'm already watching GreenEagle, so it's kind of funny. But, as you can see, GreenEagle's about to die. He's going to stun him, use his movement speed boost to try and, protect him. And because the guy had borrowed time, he was able to use the endurance status effect and get out the game. So that's how we all survived this game. So this video, by the way, is extremely long. Also, make sure you check out GreenEagle Twitch channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Also, check out my Twitch channel too, because I plan on streaming. The reason why I haven't streamed in a while, by the way, because I was in pain, like I told y'all. But we have a lot of videos. I mean, a lot of games today, because not only did we do 2 games of like 2 this normal games with GreenEagle, we also have 2 games of us going against Ender, and I'll explain who Ender is and why that game was a whole struggle in a minute. But let's get to that game so I can show you how bad we are against Ender. Okay, playing on Blood Lodge, one of my favorite maps ever, as Survivor and as Killer, by the way. So, like I told you, we're playing against Ender this time. So, Ender is a mod that GreenEagle has on his channel, but also Ender is a comp player. He is a really good player who plays Blight, and he mains Nancy, by the way, but he plays Blight. And as a result, he plays and tries to do like in annoying comp ways. Not really annoying. There's nothing wrong with playing in a comp way at all. It's just more like, basically, he can play really aggressively, because this is how you play in a comp game, and he will try and kill us as fast as possible. So while GreenEagle is trying to have fun, Ender's like, no, and wants to kill people. So the best way to play, of course, in a comp game is to tunnel one person out, because of the fact that a 1v3 is much easier to beat than a 1v4. I've been saying this a lot in my videos. As you know, it is much easier to do a 1v4 and do a 1v3 than a 1v4. As you can see from my build looks really weird because of the fact that I want it off the record. That way I could make sure I survived when I got hooked. I want it for the people. That way I could rescue GreenEagle, because GreenEagle said to GreenEagle has said to try and protect him as much as possible against Ender, because he knows Ender's gonna try and tunnel him. So I was like, yes sir, and then I put 4 people on myself. And then also I put another person I can't remember the name of, because what's gonna do is basically if I fully heal a health state of someone, I can activate it, and then once I get unhooked, I will be able to heal myself automatically after every 30 seconds, which was the plan. But as you can see, the plan didn't go as planned because Ender obliterated my soul with his Blight. So that's fun. So basically, we got destroyed already, because not only do I not play against play Survivor that much, the fact that he's playing Blight and I made a really big misplay by going the wrong way really messed me up. So I was hoping that someone could like either heal me or could get me off this, get me knowing that I'm on this pallet. They do rescue her, but they go away from me, and I'm like, dang it. But then the guy's gonna come back, and I'm like, yes, heal me. And then he drops the pallet on me, and I'm like, hello. And then he heals me, like, yay, I can live. And then I'm like, please don't go after me, Ender. I'm a nice person. I am a nice person. So Ender does not go after me, so I'm like, yay. So now I can try and go over here, heal myself, and then after I heal myself, I'm going to try and do a generator. So while this happening, Ender is going to chase the girl he hooked already, because that's what Ender does. Well, that's not really what Ender does. This is what happens in general in a comp game. Now, me and this person trying to decide who's going to heal each other, so we're just bad. So, as you can see, this girl gets killed, and I'm like, dang it. So as a result, Ender's going to basically murder everyone, and we're looking to see if we can try and survive or not. So she's gonna DC because she's like, yep, I'm not playing anymore. I'm like, I get it, I understand. So because of that reason, this is gonna be me. What's it called? This is gonna be me, Ender, and me, GreenEagle, and one other person. Because they left the game immediately because they realized that, yeah, I'm not having any fun, and I completely understand how they felt because of the fact that you got tunneled immediately and you wanted to have fun. But at the same time, I get it. Like, Ender wants to play a certain way. You play the way you want to play. Like, who's going to complain? So right here, I'm going to try to use my 4 other people to try and revive GreenEagle, because we're being tunneled and we can't let that happen. So we're going to try and protect GreenEagle at all costs, get down Mr. President. And sadly, we can't really do much about it because Blight can move faster than everything on the planet. So because Blight turned into Sonic, then what I can do, Sonic got his power immediately, that way Blight can't go that way. And then he's going to teabag. I'm trying to protect him as much as possible, but that's not really what I can do about it. And it's kind of funny, because once this happened, he still tried to like go after him. So I'm going to take a hit for Ender, for GreenEagle. Then I'm going to stun him, so I'm like, yeah, no. And now I can't use for the people because I'm already injured, so I'm like, dang it. And now as a result, I'm going to have to basically try and protect GreenEagle if I can, but there's almost no way I'm going to do that. I was like, hit myself, but then here comes Blight, and he's like, yeah, no, healing is not allowed, and then I get murdered. Now, luckily, I knew he couldn't hit me immediately because he only used his power once. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna try to mind game him by going past this rock. Now, right here, I made a really good play until I realized it wasn't a good play because Blight can just hit me through the tires. I was like, oh, never mind, I lose. So then the Green Eagle leaves the game because he's like, yep, this is the game. There's no way we're winning this. And I'm like, yep, yes, sir. And then I'm like, yep, I get it, and I'm out. So that was the first game we get obliterated by Ender, and now with the second game where we get obliterated by Ender, hopefully not again. Okay, playing on Coal Tower, another one of my favorite maps. It's so funny because it's like I love a lot of, well, to be fair, almost every single map on Survivor is like good for Survivor, but I really love these maps on Survivor, but also I love them on Killer too. Now Coal Tower has 2 different variations, I believe. I have no idea what they are, but I know Coal Tower has 2 different variations, so I am fair for that. That generator is blocked by, what's it called, the entity because of one of the perks, so it immediately gets grabbed, and I'm like, okay. And I believe Ender, yes, Ender is the killer again, but this time he's playing a different killer. Instead of playing Blight and destroying us, he decided to change it up and play Nurse, as you can hear from all the blinks. So Nurse is even more annoying to deal with than Blight, but because of the fact that I was prepared to still save, what's it called? I was still prepared to save, what is the character's name? To save Green Eagle's life, I still had 4 people. So right there, I tried to use 4 people, but it did not work, and I was like, really? So I kind of got mad at myself because I had tried to use 4 people and it just didn't work, and I was like, why? So that was really bad, and I just misplayed. Now, honestly, it's because of the fact that I've never actually used 4 people before. I literally don't use this perk. So because of that reason, I wasn't planning. I was trying to like press A because I'm playing on a controller. But X. I was playing on a controller, so I was trying to press any button basically to try and get the 4 people proc, but it wasn't working. So I was kind of mad, I was a little confused, but oh well. So immediately someone's already on the second hook because that's how we play killer. We tunnel one person out the game because that's honestly the best strategy. Like literally, I can't even be mad because I'm never really mad. Like when I play Survivor and I see a killer do something like this, I don't get mad because I know this is how you're supposed to, not only how you're supposed to play, but I know like this is how people play. Like if you know one person's dead on hook, it makes more sense to try and kill the person that's dead on hook. Then it makes more sense to try and kill the person who's not dead on hook. So right here, me and him are both injured, but he decided to save my life, surprisingly. And he dies for it. But because I have a feeling that Ender's gonna probably go after what's it called? Is gonna probably go after the guy who's dead on hook and not go after me, I decided to just basically try and live if I can. But sadly, I'm not able to live. Well, he's not able to live, and I'm able to get away. And I'm gonna try and hit myself as far away as possible from Ender. That way he can't just teleport on me and instant kill me. Now I do have Made for This activated, but the problem is this is an update before Made for This got nerfed, I believe. So because of that reason, that's why you can see Made for This on the right. But it's kind of funny because I really wanted to. Well, and this might be the update. I can't remember. I think this is the update where Made for This got nerfed. But it's still active. I never used Made for This before, so I don't know how this works. Like, I don't play Survivor very often, so it's kind of interesting. But yes, in this game, Ender by destroy us with his annoying Blight. Not Blight, with his annoying Nurse. Now he's gonna go to someone else, and then he goes after the Kate and not Green Eagle. So this is that reason we have a higher chance to survive. Now, as you can see, I'm going to work on the generator as far away as possible from Ender. But Coal Tower is kind of a small map, so at any point, he could just teleport over here and try and kill me. The second I hear terror radius, I get scared and immediately run away because I'm not trying to die to a nurse, even though I don't know why I'm trying anymore. We already lost one person at 5 gens, and I know we're all playing for fun, besides Ender. So because of that reason, of course, it's going to be a little different when you Ender plays because you just get destroyed. But as expected, we all are going to have to deal with this annoying nurse, and he's going to hook him right there. I expected Scorcher Pain Resonance, so that's why I got off the generator. That way my character wouldn't scream. And I was right, Scorcher Pain Resonance. You know I play killer too much when I see that. So, luckily, because my generator got exploited but I didn't scream, he didn't know that I was there. So I'm going to go straight for the hook and try and go unhook this girl. But the same exact way how Nurse can blink 5 hours away, she also can blink 5 hours towards us. So, he's gonna blink right back over there and try and make sure she's gonna kill the guy who he just hooked. So because of that reason, I'm gonna go back to my generator because I'm like, well, I know that girl's gonna get tunneled, so I don't care. But then he actually goes the Green Eagle, and I'm like, oh, and they're playing nice, and they're playing different. To be fair, whenever someone else, when one person dies, you don't really have a tunnel anymore because the person's already dead. So we're gonna try and body block pretty badly, and the Ender's like, I'm not going that way. So the girl tried to put a flashbang, and she successfully was able to break the break the hook. Now, sadly, even though the nurse dropped Ender on the ground, I mean not Ender, GreenEagle on the ground, he was unable to wiggle enough to where when he dropped him, he would actually be able to what's it called? He'd actually be able to get back up. So right there, I thought he was gonna try and use his blink, but I was wrong. So right there, I was the weirdest hit. By the way, he did a 360 and hit all around him, so there was no way I was gonna dodge that. But we all get down immediately and die to Ender, as expected. Like literally, I don't know what you expected. We all get destroyed by Ender because he's like really good, and Nurse is the best killer of the game. So yeah, we all get destroyed. No one has Unbreakable because no one would have thought to bring Unbreakable in the situation, and we get obliterated. So right here, I'm like, yep, I'm dead. So I just might as well kill myself on the hook because there's no way we're living. And as a result, it's time to go to the next game. But this game is going to be a little different. So, like I told you, I was minding my business and I had just been playing the way I like kind of feel good. By the way, sorry for the lack of uploads. Again, it was because I didn't feel well. I was in pain, so I was just like, I'm not going to even focus on videos right now. That's the reason why it took so long to upload these videos. But because everyone's dead, GreenEagle has said that he wanted someone else to play killer, not because of this reason, but he was offering if someone else wanted to play killer or not. So I was like, I don't really feel like playing killer, but if I had the opportunity to fight against GreenEagle and Ender again with my Skull Merchant, I'll definitely try. So because of that reason, I chose to try and play killer. So in the next game, you're gonna see me play killer. Now I see GreenEagle's alive and everything. But that's because of the fact that he had already picked him up before, so he immediately was going to be able to get off of him. That way he could be chased. So because of that reason, I'm going to go and play killer now. And you'll see me playing Sword Merchant against Ender and GreenEagle. Okay, it's time for the last game of the video. I'm sorry, well not really, I'm sorry, but it's like, this video is really long. I don't really post videos that are an hour long, but I really wanted to showcase all of the games I did. There actually are more games where me and Ender and GreenEagle played all together, but I just wanted to showcase this game, I mean. So as you can see, the build I'm using the normal build I always use with Skull Merchant, but the only difference is instead of me having Ruin, I have Desolation. So, before the game even started, by the way, I was kind of mad because the host was Ender, and Ender had put, stupid annoying, this disgusting map. So because of that reason, I hate this map. As you don't know, you don't watch my videos. Now I don't think Ender knows that, but I hate this map in general. So before the game even started also, Ender was like, I think I'm gonna spectate this game, because he knew I was gonna play Skull Merchant when I had asked could I play. So because of that reason, Ender was like not gonna have fun. But as I expected, Ender was going to probably like try hard and have it and try and beat me immediately and destroy me. So I was gonna try mind game this palette, knowing I can't mind game this palette, and I'm fighting against GreenEagle, so of course I know I have to actually all my tricks that don't work on them because they already fought against me before, so I try and find some new material. But the problem is I can't really chase them on this map because this map has godlike loops, and I don't think he picked this map on purpose for that reason. I think he just picked a map. But that's the problem with this map. This map has really good loops, really good windows, so it's kind of hard to get even one hit sometimes. So, also I have to go up to the top floor every single time I want to try and get someone off the generator. It's so annoying. So, as you're going to see, you're going to watch me go across. This match is pretty long. Another reason why, I was watching GreenEagle stream and he literally said something. The main thing he hates about, going against, Skull Merchant, it is how long the matches take. And it's true. The matches take a long time sometimes. And it can be really, really unfair and annoying to fight against. So, knowing this, I know I'm going to try and kill Ender, but he does not go for the window. He does not go for the pallet. I'm like, dang it. And he is live, so I'm like, I cannot win. So I wanted to vault that pallet because I have Desolation. He vaults it, but I thought Desolation was going to deactivate, so I was reluctant to swing or follow him anymore. That was my fault. If I would have followed him right there, I actually would have downed him so fast, and I would have been in a much better position than I was. But I sadly didn't follow him, so now I'm in a really bad position. He can vault this window at any point he wants, and this window's got light. As you can see on the top right, Green Eagle is doing gens. Luckily, I'm able to hit this person, so I'm like, great. Also, I can track Ender, and I know Ender has my cloud trip on him to the Oblivious, so I could maybe track him and figure out where he is. But instead, I'm going to go after this person, because I know they're kind of out of position, so it should be easy down. But I'm in a really bad position. They've already done a generator, and this map is all full, and I have to figure out how to win. So I got to hook them on a score hook because of the fact that they're kind of already ahead of me. So I want to try and go towards this hook right here and get a person hooked immediately. So like I said, this game is pretty long because as you'll continue watching, you'll see what they did. Basically, they just did every generator really fast. As you can see, they did another generator. It's been like 2 minutes. And they did 2 gens already. And I was like, dang it. So now I'm going across the entire map. I want you to emphasize the words, go across the entire map. I'll explain why I keep saying that. I'll explain why I say that in a minute. But I'm going across the entire map looking for these survivors. I see someone's here, so I'm like, who is this? And it's Green Eagle. I feel bad for chasing him, but I was going to tell him, like, I have to get a hit down. So I knew Green Eagle was going to vault the pallet, so I was like, yes. I can hopefully get down Green Eagle. But because, again, this map is torture, I have to figure out how to down people on this godlike map. So I'm going to put a drone right here if I can, but I have no drone. So I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. So I have to get rid of the drone, and I'm hoping he will vault this pallet, but because of the fact that he probably knows I have Desolation, he's not going to vault the pallet. I do block him though. But because Green Eagle is evil, he decided to bring a septic. And I'm like, why are you like this? So because of that reason, I just gave up. I'm like, yep, nope, I'm not chasing you anymore. So I was like, okay, we're going out with someone else. Because he already made so much distance. He saw me on the pallet, he got speed buff, and he was gone. So I was just like, yep, no point even trying. So I'm going across the other side of the map to try and get people off the generators over here, but there's no one over here. So I'm like, okay, where do I go? So now I'm going in the main building again, become untouchable so they can hopefully not know I'm here, and get them off this gen, because this generator I have to go across I have to go on top in order to get rid of in order to kick it. So I was like, okay, I'll get rid of this gen, but I still see no one. I'm gonna go back towards the same exact generator that Green Eagle is back on, and now I see someone else is on it. So I'm like, who's on this side? But because the scratch marks go in a weird direction, I got a little confused. And then I look and I'm like, so who are you? And then it's the same ace from before, I believe. So I was like, aha, I'm gonna go after you. As you can see on top right, Green Eagle is doing the generator in the shack. And so I was like, So now I'm gonna try and go after this person, but it's actually Claudette. And I was like, oh, okay, I haven't gone after you yet, but it's fine, I don't care. So I'm gonna hit Claudette, but then I missed because I'm trash, and there's a window right here, so I'm like, she's gonna make it. So I was like, okay, I have to get a drone to slow her down. And then part of me was like, yeah, no, I'm done. So I was gonna give up, but because of the fact that she ran in front of me, I was like, yes, I can get a free hit. And she ran to the corner of the left side of the map where there's like nothing there, so I was like, okay, this should be easy now. But Sally was a pallet right here, so I'm like, I have to try and mind game this demonic power. Then she decides to vault it, Desolation activates, and I'm like, great, and now I can get it down. Ugh, that was annoying. So now I'm gonna hook her, and I'm gonna hook her on a score choke because of the fact that I am kind of behind. Now they've only done 2 gens surprisingly. So as you can see on the top right, Green Eagle is about to complete a generator. But then someone else completed a generator across the entire map, and then there's 1 gen left, and then the 1 gen they had left was the one Green Eagle was doing. So I was like, ugh. So because of that reason, I get obliterated. Like literally, they did all the gens in the world. Now notice how I said at the beginning, I went across the entire map trying to find survivors and generators. And notice how the generator I just came from that was across the 2 generators I just came from that were across the entire map, are the 2 generators they just completed. The reason I'm bringing this up is because basically I was watching Green Eagle stream, and me and Ender were talking about 3 gens basically. I was talking about how Skull Merchants are more fun to play as than Blight. But I was joking, of course, because even though I do believe I have more fun playing Skull Merchants than playing Blight in general, I was like, no. So I'm gonna go back over here for a reason that I'll explain in a minute. But I was talking to him about that, and then eventually we were talking about 3 gens, and how, oh yeah, I was talking about how I said that, I don't know, you complain about my 3 gen, you complain about my Skull Merchant when I fought against you, and I'm talking about this game right now. And the reason why he said it, because you 3 gen us, and I was like, no, y'all 3 gen yourselves. And the reason why I bring that up is because of the fact that, as you can see right here, they 3 gen themselves. I went across the entire map like 14 billion times, and they ended up doing the generators that I had originally went to, and then they 3-gen themselves. So now I have a really dumb 3-gen. The only problem is that one of the generators they have to do is in the shack, and the shack is really annoying. And then one of the other gens they have to do is in what's it called? It's on the top building. So sadly, this Claudette got really unlucky. She got a claw trap right when she vaulted the window, so I downed her. I literally got an instant down because of that. I felt kind of bad, honestly, because I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it. So now I'm gonna go back to this generator to make sure I kick it, but I didn't really have to kick it because I forgot I have surge. So surge activated, and then every single generator just immediately, went down. So now I'm gonna go toward this generator, and this is the reason why this game took so long. Because basically, like I told you, they 3-gen themselves. Now remember, if you watched my videos before, you know that whenever I get a 3-gen as Skull Merchant, I win the game. Like, it's literally a guaranteed win. There's no way I'm losing. The only time I lose, however, is if I have to deal with 4 people instead of 4 people instead of 3 people. So obviously I could have went after the Claudette, but I decided to not go after her because I was like, I don't feel like tunneling. This is a game for fun. But then because I saw how far away that Ace went, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go after Ace anymore. So I just end up going back over here towards this generator, and I see someone vault that window. I know it's probably Ender because Ender's gonna probably do the top generator. But then I go over here, I'm like, who is this? And then it hit me, it was Claudette. I'm like, oh, okay. So now down Claudette. I didn't even honestly mean to go after her. I purposely went over to the top building, and then I saw scratch marks. So I was like, okay, I'll kill Claudette. And because I know Claudette's dead on hook, I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I know, as you can see on the top right, Green Eagle is healing someone, so I know they're not on the generator, and I know that Ender's probably on the middle gen. So I'm gonna go towards the middle gen. If I hear someone working on it, I'm gonna go up there. If I don't, I'm going to just go towards the shack gen, and then rinse repeat. Because basically, I'm in a position where all I can do is this. Now, the reason why, again, I bring up the fact that I was talking about 3-gens with Ender is because I was basically trying to say that, like, 3-genning is a problem in Dead by Daylight. It is a huge problem. By the way, Ender thought I was gonna go around, so he tried to go to the window, but I did not go around, luckily. I'm gonna go towards the shack only because of the fact that I know this generator is probably close to being done. So I want to check to make sure. Now, sadly for him, I'm undetectable, and then he ends up not knowing where I'm coming from, and he ends up dying instead of throwing down the power. So now I'm gonna go back towards Ender, kind of have a feeling that Green Eagle is gonna try and res him. Also, I want to kill Ender because Ender's a problem. He's the best one in the lobby. He has to die. So that's the reason why I go after Ender. All because of the fact I know he's better. So, like, I know he's the best. Not saying that everyone else is bad or anything, but I just know how Ender plays. I need him to die. So I'm gonna hook Ender. Luckily for me, Green Eagle gets a claw trap on him, so I can go after him now. And as a result, this is the part where basically Ender gives up. Because Ender's like, we have a 3-gen against Skull Merchant, there's no way we're winning. And I'm over here like, that's correct. So because of that reason, I'm gonna see, as you can see, Ender doesn't know where I'm coming from, not Ender. Green Eagle doesn't know I'm here, because he's oblivious. Now the reason why I'm showing you, the reason why I don't always show you Green Eagle's screen, and I don't always like show you the audio, is because these games were so long that I was just like, I would rather you just see his screen and see what he's dealing with than you have to hear it. But basically, it was nothing bad or anything. It was basically just him talking to his chat, like always. Me being in the chat. I wasn't watching when of course, though, when I was playing, because I don't do that. That'd be cheating. So because of that reason, I wasn't in the chat during this part. But it was basically just him talking about different things. But at one point, Ender did say he was gonna give up. So as you can see, there are 2 people down. The reason why I went back to the main building was because I knew Ender was trying to work on the gen. But at one point, I keep hearing, like, at one point in the game, you're gonna keep hearing me hear noises coming from a, what's it called, a locker. And as a result, you're gonna hear something, you'll be like, what the freak is that noise? But I'll explain that as we eventually get towards it. But as you can see, Ender's gonna try and rescue Green Eagle. And I'm like, oh, he's up. But I saw Ender at the corner of my eye, but the reason why I didn't go after him was because I felt like he was gonna have Dead Heart. But because of the fact that he decided to vault that window instead of continue going a different way. I mean, well, he vault that window instead of going just running with Dead Heart, I was like, okay. Now I thought I could hit Ace right there, but Ace is like, yeah, no. So the reason why I'm slugging right now, I'm not really slug very often, but the reason why I'm slugging right now is because I know that if I hook one person, they're gonna probably do the generator. Now that I look back at this video, I don't know why I even did this, because like, we're just playing for fun. But I was in the mindset of, I literally, only way I can win right now is if I secure this 3-gen, because they 3-gen themselves. So I was like, well, if I need to win, if I want to win, I have to play this way. That was my mindset. But in hindsight, I don't really know why I did this, because like I said, I just don't really need to. Like, I already won the game, and they're playing for fun, so it's like, nope. But I'm gonna hook Ender a second time. They're gonna go heal themselves, and I'm gonna try and find them while they do that. So of course, like I told you, because there's only 3 gens left, I don't really have to look very hard. I'm just gonna try and go to where the gens are, because most of the time the survivors are gonna go towards the gens. That's the objective. They're gonna go there. All the generators are regressing, or have like no progress on them. So because of that reason, I don't have to worry about anything at all, and I'm in a really good position right now. So one of them's gonna probably go rescue Ender, so I'm prepared for that. But as well, I'm gonna try and meet them on the hook and hit someone. I can just proxy camp, honestly, because I don't really have to do much. So I see Ace right here, I'm like, you will die. And then because I'm chasing Ace, he either quadruple him, so now I can follow him around, and I'm gonna try and kill Ace while I see that GreenEagle is gonna go for the save. So I'm gonna go towards GreenEagle, I'm like, yeah, no. I need to make sure I kill you. And then I see Ender, I'm like, get out my way. So I'm going to the GreenEagle instead. And then as a result, I'm like, okay, I should be able to down him. So I'm going to cloud triple on GreenEagle. But then I walk in front of my drone, and because of that reason, he is not going to cloud triple him, and I got a little triggered. And then I try to spin my drone around, but I miss. And then as a result, I'm like, you know what, I'm done with you. So I'm going to go after someone else, and I'm going to try and chase Ace. And then some reason why Ace is on the generator in the shack when I was just there, I'm like, what the freak? So confused. So then I'm gonna go after him, but because he's oblivious, he doesn't know I'm here until the last second, because my cloud shot went away, so now he can hear the terror radius. So now I'm trying to kill Ace, and I missed because I'm bad at the game, like as you know. And then I'm like, okay, let me try and kill Ace, and then I hit him before he can boss the window. Now as a result, we can hook Ace, and the same exact hook we hooked Ender at, and proceed. Now that's the reason why this game is so long, by the way. Now I feel bad because when I was talking to Ender about it, I was like, yeah. No, I was talking to Ender and GreenEagle. I was talking about how I purposely don't try to play like a 3-gen merchant. I purposely use builds that are more focused on chasing survivors. As you can see, I have Desolation, so I can chase survivors faster. I have Corrupt Intervention, that way I can make the survivors go towards me. That way I can get quick downs faster. All that stuff. So I purposely was using quicker perks in general, so I could chase survivors and not have to worry about long matches. Right here I missed again. I was like, really? This window is godlike, because I'm just missing everything. So because of that reason, I'm gonna try to vault the window, but he has ice. So of course you can see me do that, and he's gonna go around. The pallet's right there, but he's gonna go towards the pallet, surprisingly. And I'm gonna down GreenEagle because of the fact that I am being amazing. But then I missed because apparently GreenEagle's really good at 360s on controller, and I'm trash at this game. So now we're gonna down GreenEagle, hook him on a hook. And if you notice, Ender has not been doing anything, like hasn't been doing any gens. So I'm like, well, where is Ender? There has to be a reason why this Mugen has not been touched yet when he's been on this Mugen the entire game. And then I look on the right and I see someone is making loud noise notifications over there. So I'm like, well, who is that? So I'm thinking it's a pebble, or it's green, or it's like Ender trying to confuse me or something. So I'm a little confused and I don't know what's happening exactly. And then right here, as you can see, I heard a noise, so I'm like, where is these survivors at? And then I hear another noise, so I'm like, what is that noise? What is happening? So eventually I'm like, you know what? Let me go over there, because I don't see this Ace anymore. He probably went in the locker, honestly, but I wasn't paying attention. And I keep hearing these loud noise notifications, so I'm like, it has to be something over here. And then I was, after the stream, I talked to Ender and I talked to GreenEagle about everything. And as you can see, Ender's inside his locker and he gave up. So, yeah. Ender basically was like, I'm not fighting a Scrum Merchant. Scrum Merchant's not fun. And I'm over here like, huh. I understand. So I wasn't mad or anything. I was just confused. So I knew they were going to rescue GreenEagle. And because Ender's not, what's it called? Because Ender is not, wiggling, or struggling, I can just carry him where I want. So I want to carry him back towards his hook. And I want to try and get close to them that way I can kill them, because I'm like, I want this game to be over so I can continue studying for my exams. That was the whole point of this video. So I'm going to down Ace. And then I remembered at the last second, wait a minute, they put a offering that way that hatch spawns near the shack. So because of that reason, I immediately tried to hook Ace, and because I knew Ace wasn't dead on hook, I was like, well, if he is dead on hook, he's gonna take a long time to die. I had time to go towards the shack and try and get to the what's it called? Get to the hatch before Eagle can get it. But then I was like, wait, it's Green Eagle, I don't care. So right here, I see the hatch and I'm like, haha. And then Green Eagle's like, please? And I'm like, of course. And because of that reason, Green Eagle is to live, and I killed everyone, especially Ender. I killed everyone, and as a result, I win. So yeah, that was the match. Sorry for a really long match. Like I said before, I didn't mean to make it that long. It was literally just they 3-gen themselves, and as a result, the game ended up as the game ended. Now they probably could have won, honestly, if Ender didn't give up, if I'm being honest. But Ender didn't want to fight against Skull Merchant in general, so I can kind of see why. But just so you know, it's Cubeproductions 2, Ender 0. But yes, that was a super long video. If you enjoy these long video styles, make sure you let me know in the comments. Of course, make sure you follow Green Eagle and Ender on Twitch. Their links will be in the description. Make sure you also follow my Twitch when you know I'm going to be streaming. I plan to do a road to P100 Skull Merchant streams for a long time. So make sure you follow my Twitch channel, that way you can see that. I plan to start streaming again because I'm no longer in pain, so I feel like I can stream for a longer time and have a lot of fun. But like I said, follow them, follow me. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know I love reading y'all's comments. Have a nice day.